Hey everyone, it is Cheech here. I am so sorry that I didn't make a video for you guys last week. I have a lot going on right now. I messed up my hand last Thursday and I've been a grouchy hot mess, so I haven't been working. I've been at home and it's been a pain and dealing with school and trying to do all that stuff. It's just, like I said, I have a lot going on, so I apologize. For not doing this video for you guys sooner, because I know I said I was going to make a video for you guys about the belly piercing and me going in. So I did end up going in on Saturday with my husband, and I went in and I went to go see a guy. His name was because Nate had referred me because he moved to Shippensburg, so he is no longer at the Mechanicsburg place over there. So he referred me to a guy named Gap, and he's just as good. He's a great guy at 717 Tattoo in Mechanicsburg, and he pretty much was telling me that if I want, he could do it, but he pretty much doesn't think it's a good idea. He said once someone gets a tummy tuck, he said their skin from inside and out, it doesn't heal 100%. It pretty much heals about 80%. So he said there's a lot of scar tissue in there. There's a lot of issues. Then he told me a story about one girl that went in there 5 times. 5! And her body rejected it. And she continued to go in and have Gep do it. And, you know, he was telling me, he said the thing about a tummy tuck is you get the tummy tuck so that you can fix your stomach. He said piercing the belly button afterwards, he pretty much was saying to me that it's defeating the purpose. That I'm going to spend thousands of dollars just to damage my belly button. So with all that being said, I made my final decision to never ever get my belly button pierced. It's not worth it to me. Just hearing different stories about it. And, you know, with that such a high possibilities, that high chance of my body rejecting it, to me is not worth it. It really isn't. I already have scarring. I don't want to make my stomach, I already have stretch marks. I don't want to make my stomach any more worse than it is. Not saying that it's bad, because the surgeon did a good job. It's just that, like I said, I already have scars, stretch marks, anything else. I just don't need to add any more nonsense to all of that. So then I asked him about my scar, and before I jump into the scar though, the belly button, this is why he won't pierce it, where he doesn't want to pierce it. I don't know if you guys can see really good, but when you pretty much grab in here, there's barely any bridge in here. There's like hardly anything. So he's going to pierce it, and it's pretty much pinching that much skin. So the body's just going to reject it. He said my abdominals are also really tight, and that's what's really worrying him. And then I didn't even know your abdominals being tight was a factor in getting your belly button pierced. I had my belly button pierced before, but then again, I didn't get a tummy tuck before. So that could be a possibility of why he was saying that. He said there's just not enough grab right here, and he said my stomach is hard as a rock. If you were to like hear, he said when your stomach sounds like a drum the way mine does, I wish you guys could hear it, and it really does sound like a drum, like you're beating on a drum. He said it's not worth doing it. And he said the body's going to take so long before it heals. So I just told him, you know what? I don't want it done. I appreciate the advice, but really talking to him helped me make the decision to not ever do it. And I'm glad that I spoke to people that cared enough to be like, listen, it's not worth it. It's a scary thing to do. Because there's a lot of people out there that will take your money. There's a lot of people out there that will take your money, don't care what happens to you after you leave their shop. These 2 guys definitely were like that. That gave me really good advice to help me make my, my final decision to not ever, ever, ever get my belly button pierced. I'm leaving my tummy the way it is, and that's it. So yeah. Then I asked him, he asked me to see my scar, and I showed him, and he said he would like for me to put Mederma on it. On camera, I don't know why it looks so much darker than it actually is. This side is actually a little bit lighter. But he was saying that I should put Mederma on it and actually also wait to get my tummy tattooed. So I probably won't be able to get my stomach tattooed probably until my 32nd birthday, probably March. And if I can't do then April, May. So almost another year from now. It's ridiculous. Months. But time is flying by, so I'm sure it'll be here in no time. But yeah, he pretty much said that he wanted me to use Mederma Scar Stuff or the scar strips. But he does not want to do it yet. He's pretty much said that the ink is going to break under the skin and it's going to look horrible. So it'll be a waste of money again. Excuse me, I have a cough. But that's pretty much what I wanted to get for you guys. I don't want this video to be super long. I just wanted to make sure I touched base with you guys on that because I promised I would make the video. And I didn't make it for you guys because I had a lot going on. I hurt my hand. It hurts really bad. You can't even really see the scarring right here. But I cut straight to the bone like glass. And it hurts really bad like these two. So I haven't been working since Thursday. I can barely close. I already had nerve damage prior to this injury, and I think I just made it a little worse. So that doesn't help my situation any because I want to go back to work. But yeah, that's why I've been MIA off of YouTube. So I apologize to all my subbies. I really do. But I have good news for you guys. I am going to do my first seafood boil with the hubs tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. I've been really craving watching B Loves Life's seafood boils, and she's just so amazing. And for some reason her videos are so comforting to me. I don't know why. This is watching her eat. I don't know what it is, but I also love seafood. So I said, instead of eating sloppy and something that's like really has, the only thing that has high carbs and what I'm going to be eating is probably the potatoes. But I thought, let me do a seafood boil, try something different. I've really been craving it. So I will be doing a seafood boil tomorrow. It was pretty expensive to buy the stuff. And this is the cheaper version of what most people get on seafood boils on YouTube. But yes, all that nonsense. I will definitely be doing the video for you guys tomorrow for everyone, for the world to see. I know there's going to be all kinds of crazy stuff in the comment section, but I don't care. So if you guys have any comments, anything about what the tattoo artist said, anything, leave them in the drop box. Oh my god, I'm thinking about school. This is crazy. Leave them in the comment section below and I will get back to you. I always do. I love you guys. I gotta go. So until tomorrow, until I make my video for my seafood boil, I will see you guys.